Yo, first of all, Walking Dead season finale. This was probably one of the best ones. This is the spoiler review, y'all. So, any of y'all have not seen this episode, do not look at what I'm about to tell y'all. I've already done a non-spoiler review. Go check that out. I've added a lot of dialogue to it, so go to that one instead. But, oh my gosh, y'all. Like, from the jump, having Morgan there and him just kind of being at peace, looking at the rabbit's foot in the door of the car and stuff like that, and walking, and then these dudes pull a gun on him. They pull a gun on my man. I was like, look, is there not been enough black people to die in this joint? So, as soon as this happens, wait, I feel like Joe's listening, y'all. I don't know if he's listening or not. I don't hear any music. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. When they pull a gun on him, I was like, bruh, they about to kill him. I was thinking, well, you know what? Morgan is a bad A. Like, I mean, I remember when he was like taking care of like a whole city, you know? I was like, he should be able to defend himself. I figured if he didn't have a gun, he'd have something else, you know? But I was like, man, they about to kill Morgan. They gonna bring the ninja back just to kill him? But then, you know what? What's so ironic about that word? Morgan is a freaking ninja because he beat these cats down. I was like, what? Because the dude was like, I want to take what you got. Everything you got. He was like, all right, take it. You know what? But I want you too. I was like, what? Morgan beat the brakes off them jokers, then left him in the car and freaking left the horn on so the walkers can come in and kill him. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. And then it just opens from there. From that point on, the episode is grouped from progressions of storyline. Like, you're dealing with the repercussions of what Rick did, and all the group trying to figure out, like, man, what are you doing? Like, are we gonna, half the group is like, we really gonna go and try to kill these people, or some of these people, to get them to realize what we need to do. And some of them are dealing with morale compasses. Like, I know that Nick and Glenn's relationship is so slurred because of what Nick did to Glenn. But I was looking at the episode, I'm like, man, what the world is Nick mean mugging Glenn? I was thinking to myself, I was like, I hope this man is not stupid enough to try to set up Glenn. And sure enough, this fool sets up my dude Glenn, tries to get him killed, bruh. I was like, they did so well with how they did this episode, because every second when something has happened, they split back to something else. And you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, to be honest with you, Kirkman left me with the impression that somebody was going to die. And I was like, it better not be Daryl, it better not be Carol, it better not be Rick. I know it's not going to be Rick for sure. I was hoping it won't going to be Judith. I was like, I didn't know what was going to go down. But they exceeded my expectations without killing anybody. So I was happy. I really was seriously happy. But what Nick tried to do to Glenn, I was like, bruh, Glenn, you better than me, man. Like, I know this is the battle for your soul and all, but somebody like that, you gotta put him out, man. You gotta take him out. And then even crazier, Sasha's tale. Sasha's sitting there. She was digging a hole. I was like, what's she digging a hole for? She's been putting walkers up in that hole. She sleeps in the hole. That's the only way that she can sleep. I was like, bruh. Yo, she needs some help. So, it's some crazy mess going down. I'm trying to think what else happened. It was so much to happen. I mean, I'll just go ahead and skip to the end. The fact that Pastor Gabriel goes out there and he tries to basically kill himself, but really is spineless. He doesn't have a spine, and not just that, he really is a killer at heart, and he probably hates himself. Not just for what he did, but for who he is. And tries to go out there, but then this Joker decapitates a walker with a noose. I was like, what? And then takes a rock to it and just breaks out crying. I was like, this ninja gonna come back in here, in this building, and he gonna get everybody killed. Sure enough, this motherfucker leaves the gate open. And I was like, Julian from Winter Hill, what is wrong with you? Why would you even think to let this? You looking at this dude in the eyes, something don't look right with him. Leave the gate open. I was like, because Rick was like coming back and dealing with his own morale compass after talking to Carl, and I thought that was a really touching scene because Carl was trying to get him convinced. And even with his relationship with Michonne, I think it's one of the best relationships because even though she hit him upside the head, she let him know. She's like, look, I didn't stop you because I care about you killing them or not. This was about your soul. I care about you. And ride or die, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Rick, you need to wifey that up. That's what I was thinking. What else? But anyway, going back to the end and how it ended, I was like, what? Because, I mean, it was suspense on the lines of what Sasha was dealing with Gabriel, and Gabriel, I lose his mind, trying to provoke her to killing him. I mean, he picked the right person. He really did. But for her not to do it, and them to end on getting together and look like they were really praying, trying to seek sanctuary and stuff like that, it was really interesting. And even with Glenn's decision, I was like, bruh, you a better man than even me, man, because I couldn't do that. But then with Rick coming back and that death, the way he killed that walker was putting a gun up the lining of the esophagus and going up the neck like that, and then exploding. I was like, that was awesome. But even more crazier is the fact that Pete, with his crazy motherfucking self, goes and kills the dad. I was like, Deanna can't catch a break. Her son gone. Now the freaking architect, both the architects, because Noah was gonna be an architect, and then the dad was architect of the, like, now who's gonna help refortify everything? They ain't got no choice. She lost it. She was like, do it. I was like, do you think Rick hesitated? Nah, dog, nah. But the funnier thing was, before that even happened, is that all of them been trying to calm him down, and he had waited before he did anything. And when he was waiting, he was telling them, he was like, to be quite honest with y'all, I have been debating, thinking about how many of y'all I'd have to kill to keep y'all alive. I was like, but it's true. And I mean, you don't know. And the threat that's out there with Daryl and with oh boy, before, I mean, when the way they got set up with those trailers, the wolves are something that they don't need to mess with. And I mean, those were some awesome deaths. The way that, like, Daryl and what's the name, Daryl freaking killed some with a chain. I was like, yo, he's Ghost Rider. But nah, all seriousness though, like, they don't need to, they need to be ready for something like that. But for Deanna to give him the go ahead to shoot, and then him to do it, and then him to wait and look, because he'd already kind of explained the reason and the rationale behind everything he was doing. He was like, I'm not going to become this person, but at the same time, I'm not going to falter either. I'm not going to apologize for who I am. So it shows that Rick really understands that he is divided from the governor and from Shane, that he's not just completely out of it, that everything he's doing for a conscious reason. But for him to shoot this guy, and then Morgan, the only person Morgan knew was Rick. For Rick to lose it in front of him, that left me with two different things. Morgan's like, who is this man? And two, how is Morgan gonna bring his friend back? And so yeah, it was awesome. It was great. But anyway, so yeah, I gave it a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna leave it here because me and Hello Roll Credits or Adele are gonna be doing a larger scale spoiler reaction to all of this later on in the week. So definitely go and tune into that. If you want to be a part of it, leave a comment section below. I'll let you know what time and what place we're going to be doing it. And we're going to go in more in depth. That's why I left this kind of as small as possible. I didn't really go and touch on all different things. And notice that she didn't have different perspectives as me because she's gone through the whole entire series in a short amount of time. I've been progressively going through it. So definitely go and tune into that, and leave your comments below if you want to be a part of it or even tune into it. If you like this TV review, please let me know with the like. And any comments you have, like, spoilers are open, y'all. Let's turn it up. Anyway, I gotta go, and I gotta look at the rest of the Talking Dead. I'm sorry, everybody. SCL0320 signing out. Peace, deuces. Have a blessed evening, blessed night. Have a great week.